Alright everyone, welcome to the custom Windows 7 video, which a lot of people have been asking me to make, even though there's not a whole lot special about it. But I figured I'd take a few moments and go over it for everyone, that way you guys can see what kind of goes into my desktop. So the first thing I want to tackle is my background here. My background is clearly not just a normal wallpaper. Okay, well, let's even step back there a second. You might even be wondering, like, wait, what kind of operating system is he even running right now? This is fully fledged Windows 7. Let me just pull this up really quick. This is Windows 7 right there. So just bust that down right there. This is Windows 7, guys, and this is not going to work on Windows 8. You're not going to be able to do a few of these things on Windows 8. This is mainly all Windows 7 stuff. Some of this you can branch over to Windows 8, but pretty much for the most part, this is going to remain as Windows 7. But to tackle the background thing, it is a video. I can pull it up right here. It's a video. It's just a video that's pretty much being ran as my desktop. Now, I usually don't leave it running all the time because it tends to mess with performance at some points, but it's a really nice background. I made this custom myself. I pretty much broke my Skyrim to get this. This is actually pulled straight off of Skyrim. This isn't added special effects or anything. So that's that. And this thing that allows me to play a video as my background is called Dreamscene. It's an old part of Windows Vista that was disabled, and if you know how Windows Vista and Windows 7 are related, you know that pretty much a lot from Vista got carried over to Windows 7. And so Dreamscene was brought along with that, so you just have to enable it, and this is a little program that enables it. You can see I already have it enabled, so it works. Now, the other thing I want to point out is that I'm not going to link any of this stuff in this video because for a couple of reasons. One of them is that none of it's mine. I don't actually have rights or anything like that to any of this stuff. This is all other people, and I'm pretty much just using it myself, so I don't want to have to deal with any of that. And two is I don't want to be responsible for, oh, you broke my PC, you just had to turn on the Dreamscene, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to have to mess with that. So if you want to do this, if you want to bring this upon yourself, you can certainly Google all this stuff and you should be able to find it, but it's not really, I just don't want to have to mess with that at all. Now, the second thing I want to get into is my windows, because as you can clearly see, I have a dark-ish thing going on here. So even when I pull up computer here, it's dark, and yeah, very, very nice dark theme going on here and whatnot. So that is a custom Windows 7 theme that is done with this tool. It's called Theme Manager. But the only caveat to this is you have to have patched files to allow your Windows to work. Don't try to do this without unpatching it, which again you should be able to find somewhere else because I'm not going to link it. But this was called Dark Agility, but I changed it a little bit, added in my background, and that's pretty much what it is. It also gives a nice little orange under thing on a lot of these windows. And I just like having things darker in general. It's a lot easier on my eyes, and it just makes for a overall better experience, I think. So let's pull up the third and final thing here, which should be the most obvious that people know, is Rainmeter. And this is pretty much most of this. I say third and final. It's not really the final thing. Anyways, but the third thing is Rainmeter. And if you don't know, that's pretty much what all of this other draggable stuff on the screen is. This is all Rainmeter. It's pretty much a universal desktop customization tool, and usually I might have a few other things on there. I'm really trying to find a good calendar that'll fit somewhere, like maybe over here on the right side or whatever, but that would be something I would enjoy. As you can see, I have a few essential things memory, volume, network usage, time, and just all that other stuff. So in the last thing you might have noticed is there's no toolbar. And no, I'm not hiding it anywhere else. Even though you can only see one of my 3 monitors, I'm not hiding it anywhere. I do not have a Windows toolbar. That is thanks to this toolbar I have called Object Dock that I can hide it with. So I just leave that hidden all the time. And this is actually kind of, when I click this down here and the Windows thing comes up, it's actually more of an illusion because it's actually, I'm still clicking this down here. So if my main monitor was a different monitor, when I click this, it would show up on a different monitor. But that's what that is. And for the most part, I think that does it with pretty much everything that I do. I used to have another toolbar, but I've kind of done away with that because I didn't really use it a whole lot. And most of the other stuff, I feel like I can just pull up pretty easily just from going into a computer and doing that and whatever, which is kind of my preferred method of doing things. Obviously, you can tell I have no desktop icons. I hate icons. I think they're ugly, and it really just ruins the flow that I have here on the main desktop screen. So, well, with that being said, guys, hopefully you learned something. Most importantly, hopefully you learned something. And the other important thing is that, well, you don't come after me for anything that you happen to do to your computer because of what I'm doing to mine. Just because I didn't break mine doesn't mean you can't not break yours, if that makes any sense. But nevertheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as well. That'd be great too. And the other important thing is that you subscribe. That's so shameful, isn't it? But I really do appreciate it, guys, especially if you enjoy the videos, because I'm trying to do a lot of them, guys. So with that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Guys, I just keep saying guys. Like, guys, hey guys.